Hello, welcome back to the Beastlands. I'm Castle, and this is my stupid face. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us once again as we journey deeper into the forgotten lands known as Meadowland. We're going to do a quick recap, but I'd like you to know that we're currently holding a contest. It is an art contest. Any kind of fantasy art is welcome. We don't currently have that many applicants, meaning it's going to be really easy for you to win. So drop us an email with your application to Call of the Beastlands at google.com. Without further ado, here's our show.
Poor Dirk.
Dirk just kind of sits here. Oh, I was like, who's the random person in the background? I was like, is that part of
The wind is really active today.
Yeah, it is. It's the townsfolk in the nearby, Turtle's Rest.
Someone is screaming.
Is somebody screaming?
There was a scream of laughter as the children play.
Well, at that point, I think Dirk just kind of sits there for another 10 minutes or so.
Communing with the spirit of Turtle.
Yeah. And then he gets up. Hey, I'm going to go help these bozos out further. If I find a resurrection scroll, I'll totally come back and bring you. All right, bye. Love you. And then
An eerily sounding wind accompanies your exit from the graveyard. And you feel like your brother approves.
I go hunting Ramorazes. No. Dirk at that point will just kind of look very strangely up into the sky, like, okay, and just oh no, he would just stroll around the town at this point till nightfall, and then he'll return back to the fortress.
Kind of kill the day that way.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't know if any conversation was to pit up. I guess he would involve himself, or if he sees like a game going, that he'll probably ask if he could join.
Well, yes, there is a new game that they developed, a polished rock about the size of two fists that they kick around.
Does it hurt?
Well, they have hooves. It might hurt you a little bit.
I watched them play this game.
Yeah, it's soccer.
Oh, at one point, Dirk would like to, like during a convoluted mess, just kind of stealthily cast minor illusion and make the ball go a different direction or something. So there's two balls on the playing field.
It causes a disturbance, obviously. Nothing too noteful, though.
And if he's not caught, he'll just kind of chuckle and walk away.
Okay. Well, you guys kind of passed the day like this, talking about funds and the future, and Dirk spends his time in town. Boring.
The whole reason Gizzard was like, if we had each citizen register, that could be a trigger for the Glyph Authority. Anyone who's not registered within this community gets exploded.
I'm still waiting to talk to the hobo.
He turned around and left because I'm getting super frustrated that I cannot fucking find this guy.
He came in, sat down,
He
looked
came
at
in, he looked around, he didn't see who he was looking for, and he left.
Wow. I've just been standing here.
I am sorry. I and this whole time I've been scrolling through books.
Jeez, what's that guy's problem, huh?
Wow.
Damn, what a jerk.
At least order something.
Yeah, that's about right.
Put up a new sign.
Yeah.
You'd have to buy
I mean,
something.
I've
Where you
been
think you're
scrolling
going
through
without
books.
buying something?
Where do you think you're going, punk?
We got rules here.
Right here.
Mess them up, boys. You didn't buy nothing. Oh my gosh.
And the monks kick his ass and he leaves.
That's what you get next time you come and get something.
Just kind of wandering around.
Oh, guys, I'm serious. I can't find him. I'm not going to field him if I can't find him.
There's no loitering in this town. Get your crap and get out.
Anytime you can do something.
Oh.
Gizzard sits there just absentmindedly going through his papers and drinking tea.
Well, the night passes like that, and you guys get up in the morning, and you realize that you killed another day, and it's time to start planning or moving towards the north, back towards your goal that you had set to try and make contact with the Tosculi Queen to set up hive in the borderland.
Do we have any means of remotely contacting people?
I don't know, do you?
Asking the party.
Nah.
At this point, I would assume I've restocked my arrows. Yes.
Normal arrows, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to fill that back up.
It can be assumed that you have an infinite number of normal arrows while you're within a couple miles of this tree.
Oh. Okay, cool.
It's when you're traveling and supplies are limited that we start counting stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm still scrolling through this fucking book, even as we talk.
He's
It's
gonna
gonna kill me. It really is.
he's gonna pull us back in the middle of a fight and just be like, and this hobo walks in, just everything stops.
Everyone's like, "What? Who's this guy?"
You just call him
Who's this
Bruno
guy?
at this
Oh.
All right, you know what? Stop with your stupid kid Disney name drops. All right, that's not cool. You don't really
My
look at
name is Remoraz. What?
What did you say?
I'm looking at a picture of fucking Elsa. So you go ahead and keep talking.
Just let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore.
And there
You
he
know
is.
what? Just go off into the unknown. Go.
Oh my god, a random portal opens up and dumps you onto a desert planet.
No, not
Yes,
the
I'm on
desert.
Jakku.
Not the desert.
The PTSD is so great that your character in the second life is just traumatized.
I don't know
I'm
why.
so afraid of deserts. I don't know.
Hot sand gets everywhere.
Is that sand? No.
Are there two suns on this planet?
There's not two suns, but there's two moons.
Ah, great.
Why?
Look at those two moons.
Yeah.
My.
You can always see one of them. The other one rotates.
Imperfect symmetry.
That's, it never moves
Geosynchronous
in its
orbit.
location. It just rotates on its own.
Wee.
No, one is kind of like our moon, you know. It has normal phases and it rotates around us as we spin. And the other one is always in the same point in the sky.
Does it have a face on it?
Ooh,
Doesn't have
that's
a but
that's
its
neat.
phases, the phases of that moon encompass 10 years instead of like a month.
Dang it. So we are stranded in the desert.
I really
Guys,
like
we're lost.
Oh no, you're not stranded in the desert. I was talking about the Beastland.
Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that was a joke too far. No, you have one
I'm not on
sun
Jakku
and two
anymore.
moons.
Hey, look at that! Dead cats, all in the desert. I wonder whose bodies these are. Hmm.
I really should have just given up and pressed on by now, by all rights. But my obsession is just weighing on me.
It's fine. We understand. Meanwhile, let's. I guess we could do more role playing. I suppose while you generate that.
You has been waiting so long.
It's a role play.
Yes. I wanted
Go
to
for
talk
it.
to this guy.
I am terrified.
Oh my
I
gosh!
can't
the
talk
hope is
to
no
him. You
longer
won't let me
here.
talk to him.
Just every time you get close, it's just like, hey, you, could you come over here for a little bit? No, I'm kind of in the middle. So no, it'll be quick. Come on, come on, come
I
on.
mean, I know what he would say to you. I just don't know how he would react if you did anything. That's the problem.
Like,
That's my thought.
wait, I remember what I was doing. No, scratch that. He runs back around the room again. Oh my gosh.
I may have to consult my handwritten text when I get home. Anyway, so fine. Since you're waiting so keenly on this hobo, you notice that he's right outside the bar and he's kind of like looking around, scratching his head.
You there.
Hmm?
What brings you to Doodle's Rest?
Well, I'm looking for a mantis folk. A specific mantis folk, though.
Does this folk have a name?
Well, of course. Todd? He like looks at a piece of parchment. Toad? Toady?
Ah, Tadokin.
Todokin, is that how you say it? Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, I think I know. What is your business with this mantis?
Oh, I'm a bounty hunter.
Ah, seeking to gain a reward.
Yes.
I'm a bounty hunter of sorts, too.
That's cool. So,
I've been sent to kill a dragon.
that's nice. So, do you know where I can find this? He looks at the paper again. Todokin?
Well, to be honest, I've not seen him in weeks.
Dang it. I missed him. All right, well.
I think
Thank
he
you.
went up north for some queen of bugs or something.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll head up that way.
Maybe. Maybe I'll see you on my journey there.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
All right,
here's,
well, have a good one.
hold on. Would you like some Electrum before you leave?
He looks at it. He's like, no, thank you.
Fine.
I use a
Well,
very different currency system.
fair journey. May Dirtle be with you always.
You hear him as you walk away, like, who the fuck uses electrums?
Soon.
This backwards ass community of freaking animals.
That's nice. I saved Tony A temporarily. Maybe.
One of these times, I just want you to like secretly buy a magic bag and just fill it to the brim with Electrum. Just when we want to buy something, just turn it inside out. Just have Electrum just explode from the bag.
Right. Shopkeepers looking at you as it's slowly dumping out. 10 minutes of coins clanking to the ground in a pocket. And he's like, I'm going to need you to take that to the bank and get it exchanged.
I
Either-
did. This is what they gave me.
You see you open up a chess piece and
There's a
more
tower
coins
of
pour out.
scales here. All right.
Well, I just go back into the tavern and I just sit at a table and watch people.
Yeah. Yeah. So role playing's all fine and good. I don't want to attack you here again so soon after taking you here. What would the party like to do? You're in safety. You're not going to advance. You're only going to spend money while you're here. We all know that you don't have enough. What do you want to do?
Make more.
Before we do that, really quickly, do we actually want to make that magical enchanter? Unfortunately, we won't have Ascites or Jacob's vote, but I doubt they would be in opposition.
I'm pretty sure that's what you guys were supposed to do.
I mean, I'm not down against it.
All right. Well then, I have recorded it, so 15 days from now, the magical enchanter will be done, and we'll be able to spend our money and then our time and make magic items.
Actually, if preferable, I mean, Dirk at this moment is also kind of like worried about his arrow counts because that's his main source of attack throughout. So I guess at this point, he would try to research some particular.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to have to take a break.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
As for your arrow supply, I will note real quick that Gizzard, a magical wizard that you found in a blizzard, can literally make anything out of raw materials. But yeah, we'll talk about that when we come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as it's something I know how to make, I can, and as long as I have the spell prepared, I can make anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess before everyone else disperses, I know Josh has to go do his own thing, but what building do we want to make next? As for like big building with building points around
School.
it, I was thinking, I was thinking a tower just because that would fit like the theme of like we're putting like an outpost almost out, but we could also go with like a school.
A
Well,
trade
here's-
school would be great.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait. Okay, trade school being
Well,
exactly.
is our priority security or scholarship? Because
I mean,
that's
You can teach multiple subjects at the school. Like each of the rooms can be for different things. So we could teach different trades like farming, defense.
wouldn't we have to find
research.
teachers?
Yeah. Blacksmithing.
yeah, I guess.
Gizzard does have connections to a couple
Personally,
of those. Gizzard
personally, obviously. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna interject and say Lesk definitely wants a temple, but
I could see that.
yeah, you can guess why.
Well, I mean, if I was just here specifically, because right now the town itself is it's up to man. no matter which way you looked at it. Yes, it's stable enough to make its own. Um, but if anything, we need more homes, more food. We need soldiers. Um, but that would be my thought on the process because I mean, without any defenses at this point, I mean, and right now, I would even maybe look into somewhat of a more magical defense with the magical enchanter. I would go out to say that maybe I don't know
There
Gizzard's
is, really
able to.
quickly,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
um, there is a building called an armory,
Hmm.
and that what that does is it literally says, um, when the structure is under attack, any hireling, so just normal average citizen that is not a spellcaster or soldier, may visit the armory and afterwards count as a guard. And that the guard has a specific like stat page in the monster manual. It says monster manual page 347. So if
Hmm.
we wanted to, we could make one of those, and then just every time there's an emergency, we funnel people into the armory, and then just mass assemble guards out of our citizens
I
That
mean,
in this way. It would definitely raise the survival rate rather than just counting on the guards that we have roaming around.
that would
and
be good in case
and
it's attacked while we're
Hmm.
gone.
and I only say this because yes, it would be great to have a school. Yes, it would be great to advance in other properties as well. But right now, what with everybody war at the current moment,
We need
building,
an arcade.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best bet. Soldiers. Um,
Arcade.
and then when our defenses are stable enough, then we can go ahead and upgrade our scholars
McDonald's.
and our McDonald's. Yes,
Yeah.
Starbucks
A
every
couple of
corner.
people that Gizzard has reached out to as potential recruitment. The one that he really absolutely wants to ensure that he can get to stay in the area is his old blacksmith boss.
Dude, Dirk, you need to write a letter to the moose up in Salmon's Run. You need to
I'm gonna
get him to
pop
move
out
down
for the
to Dirtle's
for a
Rest.
cigarette.
Oh yes. Oh, I may do that. Uh, I may wait 1 or 2 rounds or something, and I'll just be like, "This place is missing something."
So
How about the
He needs a moose.
something we could do, is we could try and make two outposts or forts that come equipped with armories as their bonus room. It would cost 100 days each, give us 3 room points each, and 30,000 gold. Not each, but total. Yeah, I don't know why I did it that way, but and then we could just set them up on either side, and then we would have two like armory forts that would serve as an entrance, and also like in case of emergency, equip yourself at the armory.
Now, here's another idea that I'm kind of scheming with as well,
Hmm.
because we know that the gnome folk all have metal, and metal is a scarce item in this particular area. I say we strike some sort of a bargain with the gnome people that we help liberate some parts of their stuff. In return, uh, we get the metal, and we just keep doing it until we get, of course, bounty hunters and hirelings of our own that can go in and just kind of do the job for us. That way, we get a nice, stable metal
I
quarry going. If
I
you
was
know what.
also originally thinking that, but we could just go to the dwarfs and
That
check that out.
Yeah, that's possible.
Hmm. Because
mm,
then the dwarfs might just honestly have natural mines, which we could then send our people to mine themselves. Or there's dwarves still living in that area, and we'd have to try and strike some deal with them. Um, Maybe
well,
it could be easier with the gnomes. It could be easier with the dwarves. Who knows?
well, here. and here's my last thought that's
Mhm.
kind of pressuring on me, because the main threat of the survivability of this town, or the increasement of the town itself, even if we do manage to build its defenses and everything else, we still have the problem with the dragon. Because that dragon is going to do some heavy duty damage, and I would hate for us to spend that much gold only to spend that much more gold to fix it all.
Well, currently, from what we've heard, the dragon is in the Goodfellow Archipelago at this very moment, right now. While the dragon's forces, like, I'm sure there are other, like, layers and people in the Goodfellow Archipelago.
Where's the Goodfellow Archipelago? Is that the islands where
It's in the
Rascal?
I'm
northeast.
pinging it. Yeah, Rascals
Yeah.
area. That's where the Wasteland Dragon is. There's just, Ursina as a whole has been taken over by the dragon's forces specifically. So it's not that we have to worry about the dragon currently as much as we do have to worry about the dragon's forces.
Forces. Okay,
Mhm.
that makes much more sense, because I thought this dragon was still asleep and nearby, and I was like waiting for any moment for it to just kill us.
We don't honestly have a lot of information. All we know is that it is currently in the Goodfellow Archipelago. Whether it's going to return, that's just something we're going to have to deal with when we're going to have to
When it
deal with it.
arrived.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so either way, we should just prepare ourselves for war. Prioritize in a number one priority: prepare ourselves for war. Period.
I was
And then
also gonna say we might want to reevaluate what we're currently doing instead of going over to the Hivelands. Um, I mean, it could work out. We could potentially try and talk with the Tusculi, get a one of the queens who have seemingly started to expand into Ursina on our side, but we could also just kind of leave them be and directly assault the one dragon base that we know of in order to get more information, or go over to the good fellow Archipelago and work with the forces there to fight the dragon,
Hmm.
or inhibit it in some sort of way.
Do we have the manpower to do that at the moment?
No, but we do have a portal to the elves that live in the Goodfellow Archipelago.
We'd
Or
have to
the
gain their
portal.
alliance.
Well, we know Rascal over there, so
He's
that's
not an elf, is he?
no. The elves don't really matter as much as the
Oh.
portal over there do.
Wouldn't
It gets us in
Shadowstar
the
be there?
area. Probably. It seems like it.
I mean, I figured Shadowstar was going. Well, the clan went to the good archipelago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm just a little disappointed in Shadowstar's assassins, so I don't really see him as a threat. As much as that makes me sad, he didn't even manage to kill one of us. I was expecting a player death. I'm so sad that.
No, we beat the crap out of that guy.
But yeah, the shadow, the shadow star is over there.
Hmm. Well, I mean, like I said, the only thing I would do, I mean, if it was up to me, it would definitely be saving the Ursaring Nation, because I'd rather have more allies on our back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, well, crap. We can either help the Ursaring Nation in their time of need, or we help the good archipelago. Either way, it's alliance
Honestly,
with alliance.
if we do continue to try and go down the Tusculi route, and somehow we get them to work with us and fight against the dragon, maybe we strike a deal with the queen and give her part of the Ursaring's territory in exchange for, diplomatics.
Well,
We'd have to gain the land rights, wouldn't we?
Well,
The
why
land
don't we do
rights
this?
aren't really important considering the entire nation is in complete chaos.
Well, why don't we do this? We help the Ursaring nation, but
Hmm.
in return, instead of asking for gold or anything, we ask for land. And this land we end up giving the Scully Queen, and they help us kill the dragon.
Hmm.
And if they decide to go back on their word, well, we'll destroy the two Scully Queen.
It's an idea. It could even be as much as instead of like giving them land in the Ursa Kingdom, just erasing the Ursaring's claim over what they currently have, like the overlap between the Hive lands and the Ursina. Just
So you're saying have Ursina join us?
no. I'm saying like, do you see right here where I'm pinging? Just this overlap of what the Hive lands is and the Ursina. Literally just remove just like all of that is now just the Hive lands. You know what I mean?
Ping it again.
Around Salmon's Run.
Oh,
Do you get what I'm saying? Just make it so that there's no longer a war front there. Because that's what's been happening. Oh, well, now there's a giant turtle as well. Maybe we could probably
Is yonder. Actually, somewhere in here to the east of Noob's Luck. Wait, west of Noob's Luck. Northwest. That's right. Right there. That should take you 3.5 weeks in a straight line. 3 weeks, did I say? Yeah. Should take you about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think you said it was a 6-week round trip.
Yeah. Of course, you have the war room, so more like a 5 week round trip
Yeah.
or 4.5. Or well, it only helps one way, so 2.5 weeks journey is what you have planned. Do you take any? What? How are you supplying yourself?
Dirk will be hunting for food between the afternoons while traveling that way.
Okay.
Or he'll at least go hunting towards that, and depending on how good it is on his hunting, he'll at least keep the group fed.
I will be taking as much preservable food and using my cooked utensils to then turn that into a meal and assisting with any hunting or gathering
Do
as
we have
needed.
access to Beasts of Burden?
Not really, considering we kind of like left our horses
I
that
mean,
long time ago.
we could use
Isn't
Goatmez
our
and Moryusha.
destination? Hold on, isn't our destination almost like where that tavern would have been, where we left our horses?
You would think.
Like, is that on the way? Could we actually
You had
pick?
no horses.
Could we pick up? What
That was actually somewhere around here.
Oh.
So it's a little bit out of the way. See. However,
Could I be reunited with Fancy?
your horse.
Do dead horses still live? You has no knowledge of this.
Yes. Are the horses that you left with the undead still alive?
This is an interesting question, and a question that I would honestly like to be answered. A detour.
Do we want to take the
Forget the
time?
Tusculi. I want to see my undead horse.
I want to see my horse. I've been separated from him for too long. Fancy, I am coming for you.
On that note,
Do we
Our
want to
heroes.
my goats to a cart?
okay, I take it back. Not on that note.
Love finds a way.
I just want to say, that if Goatmez and Moryusha die on this journey, I'm going to need more goats.
Then don't take them.
But yeah, let's not take him.
Okay. That's why I asked if we had access to other beasts of burden.
Not really.
Nope. We are
They're
lacking
my
in the
own
animal
burdens.
department.
Yep. You're gonna have to build a sub building for animal storage and training.
What did you call the two goats, by the way?
Goatmez and Moryusha?
Goat. Sorry, you kind of cut out a little bit.
And
Goat Mez and
Moryusha.
Moryusha. Like Gomez and
Gotcha.
Moryusha.
And goat and you, as in a male and female?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that one fester.
Zing. Tudunch.
I'll have to hand it to you. It's quite a thing. That's right.
All right. Do we
It's
actually get to
almost
go on a
Wednesday.
Do we actually get to go on a detour and find out if our horses are alive or not?
Get you? Shit, you run.
has no horses.
Yeah. Do we want to take the time to go check
Yes.
that out?
It'll put you back probably
Couple of
4 days.
Yeah.
But
Dark
then we'd
spot.
be riding horses.
But then you'd be riding.
Oh, wait. You
Oh.
has news.
Oh.
So that weird guy who was a hobo
Mm-hmm.
is not a hobo.
Mm-hmm.
He is a bounty hunter.
Interesting.
And I sent him towards the Queen area we're going to. But he's looking to probably kill Todier.
Yeah, freaking
Why
You know what?
important.
If he's there when we get there, good on him.
You waited 2 weeks to tell us that?
Yeah,
Is there a reason why you suck a bounty hunter on our friend?
no, I did not. He was sent by someone. I just sent him away from here because I know Toady is coming back.
You sent him where we're going.
But I didn't know if we were going there or not. I just sent him there that maybe the Tusculi would kill him.
That's entirely possible.
That is also possible.
That's
Okay.
why
You
I
hear a
said-
buzzing.
Dang it.
It's getting louder. Soon enough, a mosquito folk dressed in a wife beater with
Oh my goodness.
small bottles dangling off of his frame zooms into view, and he sees your group and all the way over to you.
Aren't your kind usually lawyers?
He says, "My cousin, my father, and my other cousin are all lawyers. Yeah, what's it to you?"
Ah.
So anyway, hi, I'm Kyle. I'm looking for Todier. Have you seen him around?
No.
Not for
No?
a little while.
Oh, come on, guys. I'm your friends.
Who's Tony?
Oh,
He is
don't
on
be-
a very far journey, and I really don't know where exactly he is.
Last time I heard, he was somewhere in the Goodfellow Archipelago.
What? You're fucking with me. Give me a deception check.
Can we do that with advantage?
No.
Can I do it
No.
with guidance?
I mean, we are
Who's
technically
got-
helping him
Who's
out.
got the
Yes, you
highest
can do it with
deception?
guidance. No, you can't do it with advantage. You
I
can't help
have
someone
the
who's
Deception.
trying to tell if a person is lying.
Okay.
My deception's
Dirk-
11.
Oh, Dirk should do it with guidance.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me think of it. Tony, yeah, he's definitely not around at all.
Give me the roll before you role play it. It's better that way.
Okay.
You
Got
better
it.
roll this like your life depends on Dirtle.
Well,
We'll see how much you love your brother.
That's as much.
That
comfort
okay
I
for a
can
second
give
there.
you.
I was freaking out there for a second. I was like,
Okay. Go ahead and role play it.
So 19 total.
oh, +3, 19. Okay, got it.
Notably, since you did a good job of lying, you may role play that correctly.
Okay. All right. Well, no, we haven't seen him in a long time. Like Les said, he went over to the Goodfellow Archipelago. Looks like there's a bunch of chaotic craziness going over there. So if you're looking for him, it definitely that's your place, man.
You're full of shit. First off, I know you guys have been traveling around together for, what's it been, like a year and a half now?
Yep. Nope.
I don't know.
Actually, it's been like a month for me, maybe. How long were we in the
Yeah.
portal?
Aha! I knew it. See?
But I am telling you the truth.
Well,
He is out and about somewhere that we are not sure where.
Exactly.
somewhere in the Goodfellow Archipelago. Do you see him with us now?
I mean, I was gonna say that next. Thank you, Les.
We've literally been waiting on him.
Alright, whatever. Tell him his friend Kyle stopped by. He'll know what it means.
His friend Kyle has stopped by.
Who's
Stop-
Kyle?
Stop talking to Kyle. Got it.
You should know what this means. All right.
You.
Check.
What does it mean?
What is this? Well, I don't know. You should know what it means.
What does it mean, you?
You has no idea.
That guy's not helpful at
He
all.
already lied to us.
You, I just gotta ask, are you any good at fighting fires?
Oh, me? Or you?
'Cause
What?
Only you can stop forest fires.
Oh, Will was talking to Bear. Gotcha.
Only.
Ouch. Yeah. Everyone take 1d6 psychic damage.
Actually, I'm immune to that.
Yikes! Ooh.
Oh man.
I'm really hurting now.
Nope, barely any.
Oh, lovely.
No, I took full damage on that one.
I hope the fun was worth it, Gizzard.
Hey,
Because
how
you're
do you
taking-
think I used Mind Sliver, man? It's either I attack their insecurities or tell a really bad pun.
They're in the middle of their
You-
trip.
Your shoes are gauche.
You has no flames.
Does anybody have any Tylenol? I've got a migraine.
Right? So on that note, you guys are traveling down the mountain. And you encounter a group of scouts coming back up towards the fortress. That's your scouts, sent by Todier previously to go and check out the state of Ursinia and the countryside and to the north. And they report troubling news. Indeed, there are roving troops of Dragonborn that have militarized the countryside. More than that, the towns are often raided by gnolls who are getting more and more bold. Furthermore, they report that they found a farmstead a few days' travel to the north of you guys that seemed to contain a rather nasty message directed at your group. They said that there was 5 heads on spikes, and written in blood on the wall behind said, "Remember me, the one you left behind."
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.